7-figure vacation homes, an entire golf course, and the most expensive shoes in NBA history. This is how Steph Curry spends his millions. And we gotta start with Steph's ultimate flex, cause in 2019, he bought a mega mansion built with a custom poolside cabana, its own guest house. It even has a custom virtual golf course with 60 bands, cause it's located in Atherton, California, the most expensive neighborhood in America. So it cost him $31 million. Man, Steph got the home of his dreams, but eventually, that became a nightmare. Cause a few months later, the Warriors moved to a new arena that was 40 miles away from Steph's new house. And no matter how fast he drove, it didn't matter. He kept being late to practice. So even though he already dropped $31 million on his dream home, Steph was forced to buy another crib. And this time, he copped something elegant. A luxury penthouse suite just a couple of miles from the new arena, worth $8 million. $8 mil just to get to practice. This man Steph is stunting on everyone. And that's exactly why he dropped 6 figures on his dream car, a brand new Porsche Panamera Turbo S. And this thing whips. It's got 620 horsepower, a top speed of 196 miles per hour, and can go 0 to 60 in just 2.9 seconds, making it worth over $180,000. Yeah, Steph had a need for speed, but in 2018, everything changed, because this car almost got him killed.
Warrior star Stephen Curry was just involved in a 3-car crash. The crash happened just before 9 a.m. on westbound Highway 24 on the Oakland side of the Caldecott Tunnel.
Yeah, Steph got hit bad. And while he left the scene without a single injury, his Porsche wasn't as lucky, because it got totaled. That's $180,000 down the drain. But hey, that's nothing to a baller like Steph. Like, this dude is spending millions of dollars just hanging out with Snoop Dogg. Yeah, see, in 2022, Steph and Snoop hit the Boys and Girls Club of Long Beach, California, and together, they set the court ablaze, giving the gym a complete makeover. Brand new basketball hoops, custom comic book themed walls. They even had the kids paint a couple of murals. By the end of it, Steph's bill was as high as Snoop, cause this project cost him over $100,000. But he's not stopping there, cause over the next 3 years, Steph and Snoop pledged to rebuild 20 more gyms, all for the kids of California. Man, this dude Steph stays giving back. He's like the NBA Santa Claus. Wait a second. He literally is, because he spends millions of dollars a year buying Christmas presents. Yeah, in 2021, Steph was feeling jolly, so he put the entire city of Oakland on the nice list by launching Christmas with the Currys.
For us, this time of year is all about giving back to the community that welcomed us with open arms and continues to give us so much love and support each day. We know that it's been a challenging year for so many families, which is why we decided that 12 days of Christmas was better than one.
Yeah, Steph was giving out food, donating books, funding schools. This man was stuffing all the stockings. So by the end of Christmas, he donated over $5 million to the people of Oakland. Yeah, this man Steph took ho-ho-ho to a whole new level. But look, man, don't let him fool you. Because even though Steph's a nice guy, if you make him angry, he'll snap. And that's exactly what happened in 2016, when during a game against the Clippers, Steph got called for a foul and was so pissed that he threw his mouth guard. So after the game, the NBA fined him a couple of grand, marking the beginning of a stupidly expensive habit. Because just a few months later, Steph's mouth guard struck again.
As Tristan Thompson able to get that deflected rebound. And a foul on Curry, and Curry's going to get it with a technical. He throws his mouthpiece after fouling out of the game. And it hit a fan, Mike.
Yeah, Steph just chucked his mouth guard. But this time, it hit a fan. So later that night, the NBA hit Steph even harder, fining him $25,000. And after getting busted in twice, you'd think Steph would have learned his lesson. But no, because the very next season, he did it again. And this time, Steph got hit with his biggest fine yet, 50 grand, which means in total, he's forked over $77,000, all because of his mouth guard. But look, this wasn't the only time Steph cost himself a bag, because he's lost even more money on crypto. See, in 2021, Steph saw some other celebrities buying NFTs and getting rich. So he said, screw it, I'll buy one too. And he copped his very own Bored Ape NFT for 180 grand. But he didn't stop there, because over the next year, he went on a shopping spree, buying some questionable NFTs. He got this weird pet thing, a cat girl on a phone, and his last one. Well, let's just say there's two big reasons Steph bought it. But anyways, by the end of it, Steph had built an NFT wallet worth over $300,000, thinking he'd taken his bank account to the moon. But in 2022, everything came crashing down.
Crypto obviously right now getting crushed.
Tonight, a massive sell-off of cryptocurrency, erasing more than $200 billion from the entire market.
Crypto just straight up crashed, making the value of Steph's NFTs plummet. So as of this recording, if you add up his entire wallet, Steph has already lost over half of his investment. That's $150,000. Damn, the crypto game is ruthless. But not everything ends badly for Steph, because he spent millions of dollars making esports history. Yeah, it turns out Steph's a gamer, and he's been playing Madden, Call of Duty, and 2K for years. But in 2018, he wanted to put his money where his mouth was, so he teamed up with Andre Iguodala and a few other investors to pull together $37 million and invest it all into TSM, one of the top esports teams in the world. And with all that money, TSM was able to build the largest, most expensive gaming facility in all of North America, the TSM Performance Center. And this place has it all. A content studio, streaming rooms, a fitness center. It even has something called a dream pod. And when you add up everything, this entire facility cost over $13 million. Man, when Steph blows a bag, he goes hard. I mean, the dude even used one of his greatest achievements as an opportunity to flex. See, in December of 2021, Steph made history.
Yeah, here's Curry for the record. It's good! There it is! Stephen Curry! The all-time three-point king of the NBA!
And to celebrate, he wanted to spend big on his teammates. So he copped Draymond, Clay, and Iggy brand new Rolex watches, worth $38,000 each. Man, I wish Steph loved me like that. But you know what Steph really loves? Shoes. And that's why he's dropped millions customizing them. Yeah, see, over the years, Steph's been doing something really special, selling custom sneakers for all of his charities, like Curry 3s for fire victims, Curry 9s for cancer research. This man's got a signature shoe for every cause, but there's one pair that's untouchable, literally, because in 2021, Steph launched his very own pair of charity NFT shoes called the Curry Genesis Flows, and with over 2,900 of these NFTs selling for $333 each, Steph raised over $1 million for his charity, the Eat, Learn, Play Foundation, bringing the total amount his shoes have raised to a ridiculous $1.2 million. Now that is a big money move. But Steph has made even bigger investments, because he spent millions of dollars making sports history. And I'm not talking about basketball. See, there's another sport Steph loves. Golf. In fact, he's been golfing since he was a kid and was even the #1 ranked golfer at his high school. But in 2019, he took his love for the game to new heights. Because during a visit to a local college, Steph met some students who loved golf but couldn't play because it was too expensive. So Steph used some of his NBA money to make a difference, pledging over $1 million, sponsoring his very own college team, the Howard University Bisons. Man, $1 million on a golf team, $10 million to charity, $30 million on a house. This dude Steph is not afraid to blow a bag. but it's only because he started investing in a media empire that's gonna turn him into a billionaire. Yeah, and it all started in 2018 when Steph decided to take Hollywood by storm, launching his very own production company called Unanimous Media. And his very first move was investing $14 million producing his debut film called Breakthrough. And this movie was a massive success because it ended up winning Inspirational Film of the Year and raked in over $36 million in profit. But this was only the beginning for Steph, because over the next couple of years, Unanimous Media started working on tons of projects. Steph Curry documentaries, celebrity game shows. Hell, they even got signed to create an animated show called Good Times. But in 2021, Unanimous Media secured its craziest deal yet, a multi-year talent deal with NBC worth up to $100 million. This partnership is game-changing, because it means Steph's going to be collaborating with the most legendary studios of all time: DreamWorks Animations, NBC Sports, and Universal Studios. So at this rate, it's only a matter of time before Steph turns Unanimous Media into a billion-dollar enterprise. But look, dog, despite everything Steph has bought, there's one final thing that he spent the most on, and it ain't even close. See, over the course of his entire career, from his NBA contracts alone, Steph has made over $250 million. Yeah, $250 million. But that's not counting one giant expense that's sucking Steph dry: taxes. Yeah, because not only is Steph in the highest federal tax bracket, but he also lives in a state that taxes rich people the most: California. So if you add up all the taxes he's paid over the years, Steph has paid Uncle Sam up to $142 million. Goddamn! Steph could have literally bought 1,000 Lambos for that. Jesus! And look, we've learned a lot about Steph, but there's still a whole new side to him that you've never seen before. I mean, I bet you had no clue that Steph is going blind. Or that one time, he almost got canceled. Look, if you want to hear more, then you need to click this video right here. These are 20 things you didn't know about Steph Curry. And trust me, these stories are crazy. So what are you doing? This video's over. Click it. Click it.